Every so often, a game comes along that makes you completely stop in your tracks. Not because it's flashy or has a huge budget, but because it says something profound that you know will stick with you for the rest of your life. This week, I played a small Japanese indie game called And Roger, and I've hardly stopped thinking about it since. It begins with a young girl waking up to find her father missing, and a stranger standing in her apartment. And that's all I want to say about the story, because anything more would take away from the experience, and I really don't want to spoil it for you. It's already winning awards, including several at the Sense of Wonder Night 2025, and being a finalist for Game of the Year in the Indie Game Awards, and it absolutely deserves the attention it's getting. So here are my spoiler-free thoughts, and why I think this game is going to stay with me for a long time. The first thing that strikes you is the simple gameplay, and how powerful that simplicity can be in communicating profound ideas. If you've ever played Florence, you'll recognise the format. Small, interactive moments that quietly mirror the emotions of the story. But it never feels derivative. In fact, it frequently subverts that familiarity in ways that make its themes hit even harder. It never feels forced, even though you know it must have taken real care to craft those moments. And honestly, this game is not easygoing. It handles uncomfortable themes with a level of maturity you don't see often. There's even a gentle warning at the beginning, encouraging you to make sure that you're in the right headspace before playing. But it doesn't use shock for shock's sake. Every moment feels intentional. Every interaction is there for a reason. And by the end, I felt like I'd gone through something that would change how I looked at the world. Something that would linger long after the credits. It also adds another layer knowing that the developer, Yona, is a Christian and the son of a pastor. This isn't a Christian game, far from it. It's a game for anyone, but you can sense the compassion and depth of perspective that comes from someone who's grown up around questions of faith, hope, loss, and what it means to love well. That faith is reflected in the way that the game's characters respond to what's going on. It's subtle, it's thoughtful, and it gives the story a quiet kind of resonance. Here's the thing, this game is only a couple of hours long, but those 2 hours are more impactful than many games 10 times its size. If you enjoy narrative experiences, if you appreciate games that take risks, or if you simply want to play something that stays with you, then And Roger is absolutely worth your time. It's beautiful, it's brave, and it's one of the most quietly powerful games I've played in a long while. Anyway, those are my thoughts. I'd love to hear your reactions if you end up playing it yourself. And if you enjoy videos about indie games, storytelling, and the intersection of games and faith, feel free to stick around and subscribe. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.